Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Let's get started. Unit 1, Chapter 1, identifying key ideas and details. This is the vocabulary we'll be studying. First word is affix. It's a word part added to the beginning or end of another word. For example, by adding the affix sub to the word marine, you get submarine. This is you have the examples of affix. You have a prefix and a suffix. We're going to talk about that a little bit further, but suffice it to say, it's a way of being specific with that one word. Antonym: a word that means the opposite of another word. For example, cruelty is an antonym of kindness. We have this word in Spanish too, antónimo. It's just a way of the opposite. It's a word that means the opposite of another word. Cruelty, kindness. We were studying. We could use the word down for up, for example. Claim: the writer's or speaker's opinion, which he or she is attempting to prove is true. The central idea of an argument. For example, his claim is that global warming is irreversible. Now, a claim is what you are trying to make other people believe. When you're talking to someone and you're trying to convince them of something, you make claims, right? Now, if the claim is to be believed, it depends on the evidence, right? So let's take that one. Evidence is data, examples, and facts used to prove a claim. For example, the ability of chimpanzees to learn sign language is evidence of their intelligence. Reason: a statement that explains why a claim should be accepted as true. Why are you saying this? What is your reason behind making the claim that you are making? Is it you're trying to convince someone? You're telling them why you disagree with that person? That's the reason behind achieving something. Let me give you an example. One reason to be a vegetarian is that eating vegetables offers more health benefits than eating meat. That is a reason. Yes, it is healthier to eat vegetables and eat fruit than eat meat. But it's also that's true, but that is the evidence. So the reason I'm telling you this is because I want to convince you to be a vegetarian. For example, I'm not, but in this example I am. Number 6, root word is a base word that contains a word's basic meaning. Let me give you an example of that. The root word of both portable and porter is port, meaning to carry. Now, portable means that it's something that you can take with you when you go places. And porter is, what is a porter? I don't know what a porter is. Start here. Root word, a base word that contains a word's basic meaning. For example, the root word of both portable and porter is port, meaning to carry. Port means to carry something, right? So portable means something you can carry with you somewhere else. Porter is someone that helps you carry something, or someone that opens the door for you. It's waiting for you to be in front of a door or a gate where they can open the door for you. The way. Let's continue. Number 7, suffix. Suffix. A word part added to the end of a word. It's a word part that we add at the end of the word. For example, detachable and understandable both end with the suffix able, meaning given to or able to. Now, understandable and detachable we will discern that detachable is something you can remove from something else, and understandable is when you can understand something. That thing has the capacity to be understood, or it has the capacity to be detached. Finally, synonym is a word that has the same meaning as another word. For example, truthfulness is a synonym of honesty. Now, just to be given to or able to. Now, understandable and detachable we will discern that detachable is something you can remove from something else, and understandable is when you can understand something. That thing has the capacity to be understood, or it has the capacity to be detached. Finally, synonym is a word that has the same meaning as another word. For example, truthfulness is a synonym of honesty. Now, just to give you a brief explanation of what you have to do with the class. What I want you to complete in this next assignment is to start here. Wait, I lost myself. Okay. Start here. Now I'm going to give you a bit of an explanation of what you have to do in the lesson. What I want you to do is to read and answer all the questions in pages 8 and 9. We already talked about the Google document, but I'm just going to re-explain it. I'm going to be sharing with groups of two a Google Doc. I can see when you write, I can see what you write. That way you can both work together, and there is a debate that I want you to have about which two qualities are the most important to make a good guy. I'm going to read real quick on page 8. Identifying key ideas and details. Preview concepts. Who is your favorite superhero? Who is your superhero? I want to read the parts that you need to complete on page 8 and 9, so you can work with your partner. Identifying key ideas and details. Preview concepts. Who is your favorite superhero? Who is your superhero's villain or nemesis? What are the differences between the hero and the villain that identify them as good and bad? Write the responses below. You're going to write them over here. Now, the next part you have to share with a partner, and that's where the Google Doc comes in. You're going to talk about which two qualities are most important for the hero to possess to be considered a good guy, and why. On page 9, we're making connections. You're going to read the following moral dilemma. It says, you have witnessed a man rob a bank, but then he did something completely unusual and unexpected with the money. He donated it to an orphanage that was struggling to take care of the children. With this money, the orphanage could keep its doors open and continue taking care of the needy children. Would you A, call the police and report the robbery, even though they would likely take the money away from the orphanage, or B, do nothing? Now with your partner, you're going to answer the following 4 questions. Number 1, discuss what you will do. Explain reasons for your choice of action. Number 2, what does your choice say about your moral beliefs or what is right and wrong? Number 3, what does your choice say about your beliefs in laws versus your belief in fairness? Number 4, do you think your ability to choose between right and wrong is something you learn from your family and society, or is it something that developed in your brain over time? Or is it both? You have the optional work. If you want to, you have the optional section, which is to make a video explaining. Start here. You also have the option to do as individuals. This is for just each one of you. Short 1 minute, no longer than a minute video talking about what makes a superhero, whether he is male or they are male or female, good. What makes them good? Okay. That's about it. If you have any questions, you can always email me, or you can send a message through the lesson, the exercise. Be sure to complete the work. We're going to be getting a little bit tougher as we go along. Okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.